Hi, this is my first video of the year and my first video ever. And when I decided I'm going to start blogging or vlogging my adventures in life, I want to say, okay, what am I going to blog? What am I going to talk about? My life is not that exciting. I don't do very much. I'm a teacher. I teach. Um, but after watching on Sunday Oprah's Meghan and Harry's interview, had me discussing some things that you think because this person is out of your league or this person is high, you have nothing in common. But when she said that she thought about suicide, she has suicidal tendencies, she has suicidal thoughts, and I was like, wow, here's this woman who married her prince, and that's one dream that every female, little girl, female ever thought about. Was they grow up, they're going to marry their prince, and she actually married a prince. And here she is having suicidal thoughts. This woman lives in a castle. She has servants. She has money. She has the best outfits and shoes and living the life. At least that's what we thinking on the outside looking in. But she had suicidal thoughts. Mental health, mental illness is no joke. And then seeing some of the comments and people's views on it, being cruel, talking about she's being a brat, self-centered. How dare she think because she's living the life, the luxury life. But mental, the brain, if you want to go biblical way, they always said that the highest point in your head is where the devil attacks. It's the highest point, and it'll attack that. There's many actors, singers, who committed suicide, who had the most of the most, the best of the best, and still committed suicide. Let you know that money does not buy happiness. You can have all that you want to have, you can be all that you want to be, but if your mind is messed up, it can mess up your whole world. I, some years ago, had friends, had a family, um, and but my mind wasn't chemically unbalanced. I could not function. I cried myself to sleep every single night and got mad at God a couple of times because I thought, okay, God, if you give us as our heart desires, you know my heart is not to wake up the next morning, and you let me go and live the same feelings and thought every single day, that's cruel. But with the help, no medicine, that's one thing I didn't want to be place of medicine, but with therapy and family support, I'm getting through. Mental illness is like having a drug addiction, a food addiction, alcohol is still there. Sometimes the smallest little micro issue can make me come and like them thoughts comes back. So when Meghan was saying that she was having suicidal thoughts, it was like an aha moment, like wow, this woman has it all and she's contemplating suicide. She doesn't want to be left alone, and that's how I felt. I don't want to be left alone because I don't know what I was going to do if I was left alone. And there's a commercial where they have the sign of the happy face, and look at that's how I felt. Going to work every single day and wearing a mask, and then coming home every night, taking that mask off and crying, and just bawling my eyes out because I knew something wasn't right. For the people who are teasing, who don't understand, who feel like they lack of luxury, this woman is living high on a horse. But when it's mental and your mind is not right, it can mess up your whole world. So if you know anybody that has mental illness who are contemplating suicide, reach out to them. Just say hi, how are you doing? Give them a hug. You may not know. I mean, even that strangers on the road, stranger on the streets, just say hi. You don't know what that hi, because if somebody would have came and said to me, Mimi, you look sad. What's going on? I probably would have fell in their arms and they told them what was going on. But I had a facade and I'm chipper and I'm doing this and that. And that facade was killing me. If you would have cut me open, I would have been stinking because that's how rotten I was. But on the inside, I was put together. But on the inside, I wasn't. I was falling apart. So you never know what somebody's going through. So don't judge. Don't, because you feel they have it all, don't judge for feeling that they got it all together. Because I'm telling you, the mind, it can be a cruel place to be in, especially in your own mind. So this is my first video. It's not going to be this, hopefully in the future ones are not going to be this maybe morbid or this low. There's a lot of things going on with me. Tomorrow will be marking my 3 days of my post-op. So I had surgery 3 weeks ago, and I will discuss that in a latter video. I am getting braces soon. I'm going to be discussing that journey as a 35-year-old woman getting braces. And see how that journey. I am going to be locking my hair, so I'm going to be discussing that stages in life. There's a lot going on with me. For somebody who thought there wasn't a lot, but there is a lot to talk about. So hopefully I will see you soon and have another discussion and talk to you soon.